Okay, let's go to this DRC story now, and we're now joined by political analyst Didier Bayeye. Didier, thanks so much indeed for joining us, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Peter. Thanks for having me to your program once more.
So, Didier, was it a PR stunt, do you think, or was there significant weight behind the signing of this agreement between President Tshisekedi and President Kagame at the White House with Donald Trump watching?
Well, first of all, congratulations to both countries for making it to Washington to sign the peace deal after over 30 years of war between the two countries and accusations and pointing of fingers. Well, the weight behind this, it's clear that it's coming from the United States of America, especially from President Donald Trump, um, who's aiming at using and start extracting the rare earth, as he has said it himself in some of his media appearance in the DRC. And then we also believe that because the Democratic Republic of Congo president had said to America that there is no economic deal or treaty to be signed if there is no peace in the DRC, if there's still Rwandan troops in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So we still believe that United States together with President Trump are the weight behind the signing of this peace agreement.
We're also now joined on the line by Ambassador Muyumba, who has a vested interest in her country and has worked in the Senate there as well. Ambassador Francine, always good to talk to you. Thanks so much indeed for joining us. Tell us what your reaction has been to this agreement that was signed in Washington between President Tshisekedi and President Kagame of Rwanda. Is it significant?
Thank you very much, Peter, and good morning to you. Not really. First and foremost, I'm not against a peace agreement. Everyone wants to see peace in the Democratic Republic of Congo. However, it must be an agreement which can produce results on the ground. So having an agreement whereby the war continues, there is no ceasefire and all these things. So it happened to be like just an economic deal than a peace agreement. So at the end of the day, we remain really concerned about the real peace in the East of Democratic Republic of Congo, and also this issue of our sovereignty when it comes to the minerals exchange for peace and so on. So it must be a real peace, not a fragile one.
Didier, coming back to you, and this is a question that I keep asking, is I see various agreements coming into play, signed by different people at different times. Is there a chance for sustainable peace and a genuine outcome if not all of the players are in the room and they're all signing an agreement and coming to the same conclusion? Because if you're leaving out M23 here, if you're leaving out Uganda there, can we genuinely come to a meaningful outcome?
Very good question, Peter, because a lot of agreements have been signed by different parties and many years at different places, but the failure to keep or respect the agreement has always been the main issue. So today, not today, well, after the signing of the recent agreement, Peter, we need to also to remember that before the signing, there were the draft from both sides. Okay, we strongly believe, whether it's the Democratic Republic of Congo, whether it's Rwanda, they are fully aware of what they were signing, and then nothing else is expected from them than committing to what they have signed. And what they have signed is called peace. And now, how would they implement this? In this specific situation, we first of all have Rwandan troops in the Democratic Republic of Congo, whereby we believe also the Rwandan government has accepted to withdraw its troops from the Congolese territory. They have to fully withdraw. So if there is respect of this signing of agreement, then we cannot see why peace should not reign in the Great Lake region. We cannot see why people shouldn't live in peace, why economics shouldn't boom between not only the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, but between all the countries in the in the Great Lake region. So we believe that the clause that gives the United States the ability or the power to follow up on the agreement and to see each step of this agreement being observed and respected will then ensure and make each party to respect their commitment and the signing of the agreement, so that this peace is not just like any other signing of agreement which happened in the past, but it will come to pass, and this war will be now a thing of the past.
Ambassador Francine, having worn a hat as a senator, you are privy to the inside workings of government in the DRC. What do you think is going through Kinshasa right now in terms of trying to find a solution? You've always talked about political discussions and political solutions. Is there a genuine bid by Kinshasa to find a political solution to this problem?
Well, of course, Peter, I think there's a lack of political will, which is one of the problems currently. And let me underline that this is not the first time that Congo signs a peace agreement with Rwanda. Throughout all these years, peace agreements have been signed, including in Washington. So what is more important here is to look into issues like the implementation of these agreements. So as long as there are no mechanisms that enforces accountability, we can't believe that there's something better or result that's going to come out. So, and also one of the solutions is not all these agreements outside of the country. It's also about resolving problems, serious local problems, internal problems, political problems that Congolese themselves are having within the Democratic Republic of Congo. And when these matters are not attended to, this is when we don't find lasting solutions, because we don't believe if anyone can come to find solutions to Congolese problems than Congolese themselves. Also, there's also one problem that makes the agreement a bit fragile also, is the fact that the agreement was not ratified in Parliament according to Article 214 of our Constitution. You remember last time when we spoke, I reminded you that I chaired the Foreign Committee in Parliament. I used to audition ministers of foreign affairs when this war started with Bunagana, and no one wanted to listen. And if things were done that time, that Bunagana was taken, we were not going to be where we are today. So there is this issue of political will, and also the issue of trying to respect the constitution of the country, the laws of the country, which also have taking the country to a problem. You can have an issue like that touch the sovereignty of the territory, which is being decided without the parliament. The parliament need to examine it. The parliament need to adopt the authorization of ratification, which was not done. So at the end of the day, people are looking into it as something which is not serious at all, because Rwanda ratified the agreement. Why did Congo not ratify? So people cannot party and think, solutions. No, it's not about the papers. It's about solutions on the ground.
Sadly, we've run out of time, and I'm going to have to leave it there. To both of you, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Ambassador Francine Muyumba, thank you so much for your time. Always good to talk to you. And political analyst Didier Bayeye, your insights also greatly appreciated. To both of you, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Peter. And wishing you a great day.
Thank you very, very much indeed. So there you have it. I mean, this DRC story, I reckon just if you look at the country itself, its size, and the number of borders it has, gives you an indicator of just challenges that this country faces in terms of trying to solve its issues. And decades long of conflict that has been left unresolved, sadly, I think, has made the mountain quite high. But efforts continue, and we have to hope for the people of the DRC that a solution can and will be found. You're listening to Channel Africa